Hello, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. 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 Mm. Ooh, this necklace is shining all up on people's face. Let's see if this light is better. Hold on. Let me see. That should be better. Good morning. Good morning, Glenn. How you doing? Happy Thursday. How you doing this morning? That's good. That's good to hear. That's good to hear that you're doing good. That's good that you're doing good this morning. You had a good week so far? It's almost Friday. It is almost Friday. I know everybody is waiting to say, thank God it's Friday. Hello, Nephies. I don't know what that means, what you're saying. I don't have no idea what that's saying to me. You can say hi, how you doing? And the person that's inside the chat. SDDXC? I don't know what that means. Everybody got I had a feeling. That's what it was. Who that person was a kid. They should not be on YouTube. They should be getting ready to go to school, because that's what my kids just did. Just went out the door to go to school. Hello, the people that's in the bushes. You can come inside the chat. You don't have to be afraid. I'm very friendly. I'm very warm and loving. You don't have to sit in the bushes. But if you don't feel comfortable coming into the chat, you can stay in the bushes. You're more than welcome to come into the chat. This is a safe chat for everybody to come in, so you don't have to be afraid. But if you feel comfortable more in the bushes, you can stay there as well. But I hope everyone that's in the chat and in the bushes had a good week so far. I know I had a pretty decent week so far, but just thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow. I know y'all do not want to see a woman dancing on the live. Even though I used to do that when I first started on YouTube to try to get subscribers to be able to go live. I used to do the dancing skits. I used to have so much fun doing them dancing skits. They were so fun. Yup, they were fun. So what you up to today, Glenn? What you gonna be doing today on this crisp Thursday morning on your side of town? What you gonna be up to doing? You working today? You off? Tell me what's going on. Oh, that's an interesting question. That is a very interesting question. I'm trying to move it so y'all can see my face. Ah. There we go. Okay, the question for today is best way to eat a Oreo. I think it's a lot of ways to eat an Oreo. It's a lot of ways to eat an Oreo. Um, you could take the cream off of the cookie and put it onto the plate and eat both of the cookies and then eat the cream last. My favorite way to eat my Oreo is sometimes eat it whole, or sometimes take the top off and take the icing off. What you say? Don't matter how, if you got that cow juice. Okay, first off, I don't know what you're talking about. Second of all, when you come into the chat, you're supposed to say hello to the host and the people in the chat. But since you being kind of impolite this morning, I'm taking you out. No, we're not going to start that this morning. No. We're not having that this morning. Mm-mm. We're not having that type of talk this morning. It's too early. It is 7:13, and you already being impolite this morning? Don't do that. That's not nice. That is not nice to be like that early in the morning. It is nice to be very polite and say good morning, how you doing, and other people in the chat. But I think people are starting to go to work, so that's why probably nobody's not in this chat yet. But probably some people might start coming in. Coming in, coming in, coming in. And people are not used to me going live this early in the morning. That could be why people not coming in. But we're going to keep this ball rolling, ball rolling. Mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Whoever's in the bushes, y'all can come out and say hello. Y'all don't have to be afraid to say hello to me. I'm not going to yell at you. I'm not going to scream at you. I'm not even going to cuss you out because it's too early for that. Too early to say that. I'm in a positive mood this morning. I'm blessed that I woke up this morning. I'm glad that I was able to buy food for my kids. I'm so glad that I'm able to still have my dad here. I am so happy and so positive that I'm able to be on here with y'all this morning to speak with y'all, to see how y'all doing. And I just said the same thing. I said that I would split it apart. You know, split it apart, put the cream on the plate, and then eat both of the crackers and then put that cream on the plate. How you doing? Go, 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 go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. How you doing, goat? I know you're sitting here like, why is she so full of energy? Because I worked overnight, not ready to go to sleep yet. And I figured, won't I go live and go crazy? But how you feeling today, goat? How you doing today? I'm trying out your tripod that you told me about. Doing good, shaking off this cold. Ain't nothing wrong with that energy. You shouldn't have told me that, because now I'm about to act crazy. And with my hair down too, Lord have mercy. I'm acting like crazy girl, crazy girl, crazy girl, crazy girl. But you already know I'm going to crash later, so. You already know I'm going to crash later. I probably won't crash later. I probably won't crash later. I probably might crash, I don't know, maybe in the afternoon, maybe. I'm not for sure. But I do have some good news, even though I had a difficult day yesterday, but I do have good news. It's working out pretty good. It's just that I don't know if you would get what I'm saying, but it's different from the tripod that I have now. And what you have to do, you have to pull it up, but you have to make sure that you gentle with it and don't be too hard with it, because it is strong, but then it's kind of, I don't know if this is going to make sense. It's kind of fragile a little bit, so it's like you can't be kind of rough with it. Yeah, it's a good tripod. It is a good tripod because you can pull it up and then you can lower it down how I have it right now. But the thing is, you just have to be careful and make sure that you just have to make sure that you don't be too rough with it, and then you also have to make sure that you put it back in its place the way that it was, like, you know, close it back up and then just put it back in a box so it won't be in the way. And plus, I don't want my kids to accidentally bump into it and break it. Right, you can't. And I'm not that type of person that, you know, manhandle stuff anyway. I try to be careful with the stuff that I buy. And that was a good suggestion that you gave me, because now, well, technically I have two tripods. I have one that moves a 360 angle, and then I have this one. So basically I don't have to really worry about getting another one. But right now I'm trying to work on trying to get some other things to work on my content and stuff like that. That's what I'm doing right now. But as we say all the time, just take your time, don't be rushing. It's going to come when it's going to come, because we got to pay these bills first, and we got to do what we got to do that's important, and then we work forward to get whatever we need. Because I know my issue is sometimes, and I guess you can relate, is that sometimes I have a tendency of thinking that you have to get something right away just because you in need for you to get it. But necessarily you don't have to get it right away. You could just make a plan to achieve what you want to get. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm so big to try to rush to get things, because just like I want to get a new even though it's not necessary, but like sometimes if I don't want to look at the chat, and if the chat is going fast, I want to get me a tablet. And even though my mind is so set on getting a new tablet to be able to see the chat when it goes fast, sometimes, I sometimes be saying to myself, well, maybe I need to get it right now. But then I keep on telling myself, why rush yourself to try to get the tablet and you don't have whatever for it at the moment? So I just figured the time is going to come for me to get one. It might not be right now, but it's probably going to be as soon as I think it's going to be. That's how I look at it. Basically, I'm manifesting it. Like you taught me, you manifest it. You don't be thinking you're not going to get it or it's never going to happen. You have to manifest that you're going to get it. But it's going to take time, but you still manifest it, saying that I'm going to get this tablet. I'm going to get this tablet. Right. So, but that's my goal to try to do this year is try to get me a tablet this year. To try to, help with my content. And if I don't get a tablet, I'm going to get a computer. But I know it's going to take some time for me to do that, so I can, start working on my content more and upload my videos and stuff like that. But other than that, I have goals that I'm trying to achieve this year. And also find better opportunities as well. Yeah. That is my goal this year for 2026. Indeed. Yep. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Because I always be saying to myself, and when I talk to other people, that when you feel like when you feel like sometimes things are not working in your favor, and when it don't work in your favor, you already know that God is going to provide. Whatever situation that you're in, whatever difficult situation that you're in, God is still going to provide for you, regardless if anything happens or not. And I always tell myself all the time that I don't have no worries, because I know He's going to provide for me, because He's been providing for me so far. He's been providing for me since I've been on YouTube. He's been providing for me since I've been working. He's been providing for me for my kids. He's been providing everything that I didn't even ask for. But He still gave it to me because of the simple fact that I asked for it and asked Him to put it in motion. So I already know He's going to provide for me, regardless of any type of situation that I'm in. And I always thank him every day. Because I was just thanking him that I was able to put some food in this refrigerator. Thanking him that I'm still breathing. Thanking him that I still got my dad, got my kids. I thank him every day for anything. Not just for what I need or what I want, but everything um that is a blessing in my life that I already have. So I know exactly what you're talking about. But yeah. That's why I like chilling in your channel, because it's very positive and it's very uplifting. Very uplifting. And all of us need that type of motivation in our life. Regardless of if we're happy or we sad or we're um, in sad moments or anything like that. We need to have positive channels, which you like what you have, and I'm trying to grow minds into, into a community that people can go to and, say how they feel, what they're going through and everything. We need positive channels like that to keep motivation going and manifesting creativity and positivity. We need more channels like that. How you been liking your vacation, not doing lives? Hey, how you doing? Chasper? How you doing, Chasper? Welcome to my live. If you haven't pushed the like button yet, can you please push the like button? If you would like to subscribe to my channel, you're more than welcome to come to my channel. I have uplifting messages and reflection videos that you can look at on my channel. This is a safe place, a positive atmosphere. There's no negative vibes in here, no criticism, no disrespectfulness or any of that in my chat. But you are more than welcome to stay in this chat if you would like to. But I welcome you to my channel. This is a positivity zone. Thank you, Goat. Oh, the first one was okay. He made sure that he fixed it. He made sure he fixed it. on having music in my head and I'm sitting here dancing and there's no music at all. Oh, okay. Thank you. I appreciate it. Mm, 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 mm. I appreciate you. Appreciate you. The sun about to come up over here. Is it cold over there where you at, Go? Is it cold over there where you at? Or Jasper? I know, but I'm doing it on a live and it's no. I know there's nothing wrong with having tunes in your head, but you know how when you have tunes in your head and then people just be looking at you and they be like, what is she listening to? What is she thinking about? And then I just be like, just thinking of different songs in my head. Like, oh, it's cold out there. Yeah, make sure if you go out there, make sure you bundle up. Cause I know earlier when I was on my way home, it was cold, but it wasn't cold. I stay away from the cold for real today. I don't blame you. Cause I think the only time that I might go out today is going to my favorite store, and you know what my favorite store is. You know exactly what my favorite store is. But I'm afraid that if I go to the store over there, it's gonna be curtains. I don't blame you. Hey, Precious, how you doing? But like I said, I might, but I don't know yet. See why we cool. See why we cool. Let me take my glasses off so you see my eyes. See why we cool. See, you know exactly what I was talking about. Somebody told me, kid, pretty, you need to stay out of there. But I've been doing good though. I haven't been there. Thank you, I appreciate it. I wanted to try something different. But I have them down. Normally I have them pinned up, but I just said let me have my hair down. But normally I be having my hair pinned up. But thank you, I appreciate that. Thank you. I should do it more often. But I just, haven't had a chance to get my hair done. So once the girls got their hair done, so I figured let me do something different with my hair, and I chose to get this done. Cause normally they be more, they be like medium sized braids, but what do you say? Braids are braiding, but they're a little bit smaller than what they was. I think the last time that I had braids was during the summer when I first started YouTube, and then when I took them out, they was like a yeah, they do, because the ones that I had before, I think they was like medium size braids, and it was like a burgundy color. It was like a burgundy and a dark brown in my hair at the time. But I used to have braids like this before. But I had stopped doing it because I don't know. Because the last time when I had my hair like this was when I think when I had the funeral for my mom, and this is the last time when I had this style. And ever since then I just figured let me go back to putting blonde in my hair. Because everybody just said, it's very becoming of my face and everything like that. So I said, well, let me just put the platinum blonde back in my hair. But thank you, I appreciate that. I just wanted to try something different for 2026. Because Because every time I turned around, I always had to put that ponytail in my head. I was so sick of that ponytail. Even though people said that they liked it, but I just got tired of doing the same ponytail. You know when you get tired of doing the same old routine. And then you get tired of doing the same routine. Then you trying to figure out, when am I going to get my hair done? When is this going to happen? When that's going to happen? So finally, when it got to a point and my girls were going to get their hair done. Oh, hey, my la. You can listen. You can listen. You can listen. Nothing wrong with that girl. 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 Boo, 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 boo. Ba, 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 ba. Oh my God. Why am I in so much energy? I need to stop before I get a whole bunch of dudes up in here and they gonna want my number. Let me stop playing. 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 Go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl, go girl. Let me not get low though. Oh God. I'm such a goofball. I'm such a bootball. Hey, 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 hey. Let me stop. Oh, God. Y'all looking at me like, oh, Lord. She said the best way to eat a Oreo is to throw it in the La la. La la. La la. La la. Come on. She said the best way. She said the best way to eat an Oreo. Hey Q74. Q. I haven't seen you in a minute. Where you been at? Where you been at? Where you been hiding? You must don't love me no more. You must don't love me no more. You must don't love me no more. I know she was. I know she was. I know she was, Goat. You don't have to tell me. I just like plucking with Lala. I know Lala do that. She coming at me about that Oreo because she said it's not healthy for you. So she said put it in the trash. Don't let her see you slipping with an Oreo in your mouth, cause hey, she gonna get you. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. She gonna get you. Get you. Oh my goodness, guys, please excuse me. I'm just real hyped right now. Yeah, I'm just very hyped. Very hyped. But how you doing, Q? How you doing today? Happy Thursday. I know you was. I know you was. You gotta be. Because if you don't be in high spirits, I'm telling you, you are going to be, I don't like being down. I really don't. I like to be in good spirits. I really do. Especially when it's a blessing to be on earth and still be breathing and still be just breathing. Oh, you've been training new people at your job? That's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with training. There's nothing wrong with training people at all. It's just that when you train people, um, sometimes the new people that you train, you have to deal with multiple personalities, and then you get a chance to get to know those people, how they move and how they do things and stuff like that. And you have to have patience too when you train people. So it's nothing wrong with that. You just getting to know people. Right, right. And then people be learning things in their own pace. So you can't really criticize a person if they don't learn everything so quick. But certain jobs expect you to learn things very quickly. Because I guess in a way, and go, you can correct me if I'm wrong, in a way, it's like the more times that they have to train you, the more money is going to come out their pocket. Because they have to train you more or whatever. Some of them, they can have, yeah, that's true. You ain't lying about that. But they expect you to know everything right off the bat. So they don't have to constantly train you like every day. They want to have less work. But like I said, some people they have a super day hearts. Gotta drop these fries. Okay, sweetie. You have a good day as well. Happy Thursday. Keep thriving. 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 I'm sorry. Thriving. Thriving Thursday. Yep. Hello. Hello, T. Hello, T. How you doing, T? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. T, T. T, T. T, T. T, T. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Yeah. I give them tasks to do to keep them there until they achieve the goal. There ain't nothing wrong with that. That's how it builds up their skills. With working, that's how it builds up their skills and everything. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta do stuff like that, because that's what really builds their skills, actually, when you really think about it. Because even though people might sit there and think that the goals don't mean anything, but it also helps you develop your skills within the work skill that you're in, the work setting. Like if you enter customer service and you in sales associate, as a sales associate, because I've been, not to put all my business out there, but I've been doing customer service and retail. Y'all gonna look at me like I'm old, but I've been doing that for close to 20 years. And what they do is they try to find different stuff for you to do. So even though they don't want to tell you, but it's supposed to help build your skill setting. And some jobs do that, and sometimes some jobs do that, and some jobs don't. But what you doing, it's helping them, build up their skills, and then, like you said, average their goal. But I know exactly what you're talking about. But yep, I've been doing that for about 20 years, almost. Do, 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 do. Mm, 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 I know this is a dry live, y'all. I am so sorry. I know this is so dry today, and then other people's on lives too. Other people are on lives this morning. So, yeah. So, since the weekend's about to come up, guys, what y'all gonna do this weekend? Oh, thank you. Go, you are so sweet. Why you always sweet to me? Why are you being so sweet to me? You such a sweet person. You so sweet. You such a sweet person. Mm, 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 mm. I recall when I used to do lives. Yeah, but see, you more of a pro than me with the lives. You are pro. You are more pro than me. You're more pro than me with lives. You've been doing this more longer than me. I only have the type of experience of lives is doing them on Facebook, and I wasn't even a content creator then, but I just went live just to, go live to get my opinion and stuff like that. And like I said before, when I did that, I had some experience with talking on podcasts with, different topics with like wrestling and um about basketball and football and stuff like that. And I did that for about a year. I know. But still, you still have more experience than me put together. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, you got more experience than me. Because technically, when I started doing what you was doing, like doing the videos and stuff, the premieres and stuff, the first time I did the video, I felt so uncomfortable because I just didn't want everybody to see me mess up. Oh God. No. No, I'm not. I'm not doing that. No. That is that's the Lors's job right there. Now see, she could do a live stream dealing with wrestlers more she can do it more better than me because she's a pro at doing podcasts with wrestling. She's gonna be more better to talk about that one. But actually, it don't sound like a bad idea. But I don't know. I don't know if I should do it though. That sounds like a good idea, but I don't know if I should do it. I think the Lord should do that one. Yes, she is. Yes, she is. And I give her props. Oh God. When I say that she's the beast on that, she got it down to a T. She got it down to a T. I don't know. I might mess up. I might mess. I don't know. I don't know if I should. I don't know if I should. I mean, I was thinking about asking her that one time, but I might mess up and get all nervous. And plus, she's a pro. She's a pro. She's a pro like you. She's a very good pro. She's a very good pro. But she got my mad respects on that. She really do. She got my mad respects on that. Cause that girl, she got it down to T. And she do the pointers of everything. Cause you don't even have to look at the match. Because the way that she be looking at the matches, even because she be looking at the matches, but we can't see. But the way that she be describing things of how they doing whatever on the TV that she's looking at or whatever, the way that she describes it, she does it with perfection. It's almost like she rehearsed it at least about 30 times before she started her live. And it's just the way that she word things, and it's so perfection. It is so perfection. And I'll be sitting there thinking to myself, this woman knows what she's talking about. Like, she is just amazing. She is amazing at what she does. But now that I think about it, one of these days, I might ask her one day if we can collab. I don't know when, because I know she has a busy schedule, though. And plus, I don't have her contact information to contact her to ask her if she ever want to collab. But that do sound like a good idea because we both into wrestling. The only problem with that is when it comes down to the wrestling events and stuff, I gotta admit, some of that stuff be, ooh. And I think you know what I mean by, ooh, that could be pretty, because I be trying to catch the Monday nights, but depending on my schedule when I be working, I be trying to catch the Monday night, Raws and stuff like that. But when it comes down to those major events, it's like they have been getting so crazy with the prices of the events. It be insane. Like, I can deal with the price of Peacock. I can deal with the price of Peacock and Netflix. But ESPN, ESPN, for real. I was like, are you serious? And you have to pay this month to month. And I'm like, how am I supposed to, get that? I mean, how am I supposed to, be able to afford that? And that's the main thing, because you got to be able to afford that stuff, to be able to look at everything that they do, and especially when they have the special events with the Royal Jewel and the SummerSlam. And I know that they probably gonna be doing all that stuff, those special events on ESPN. But see, you have to pay the subscription, but I forgot how much that thing is, but I know it's expensive. It's expensive. Right. But like I said, I could deal with the price of Netflix. I ain't. We already know you're not. But I'm just saying, I can deal with the price of Peacock. Hey, Big Papa. Hey, Big Papa. Hey, Big Papa. Hey, Big Papa. Boop, boop, boop. Good morning. We were just sitting here having a conversation with about wrestling and stuff like that. But I could deal with the price of the Netflix, and I could deal with the price with the Peacock. But the only thing is with that is if you get both of them, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, you can quote me wrong, I think Peacock is $10.99, I think, and Netflix is okay, Q, get it right. Netflix is, I think, is $7.99 or something like that. Which one? Netflix? Because I know Peacock, oh, $7.99? I thought it was $10.99. Because I know they raised the price for Peacock. Because I know they raised the price for Peacock. Because they wasn't merging, but they raised the price for Peacock because of something. And Netflix was $7.99. Yeah, they are $7.99. But I think Peacock's their price had went up. Peacock price went up. And I think it went up to $10.99 now. I could be wrong, but I remember distinctly when I was looking at my subscriptions yesterday, it was saying something about $10.99 for Peacock, and I think for Netflix it was $7.99. But like I said, I could be wrong. But either way you look at it, that's a whole lot of changes and prices for you to look at different events when it comes down to wrestling. Cause me and Goat, we was just talking about how ESPN. I think ESPN is like 35 a month or something, like I can't remember. I think it was like 35 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. But I know it's expensive. I know that for sure. And all the wrestling events. I know, Go. I know. But I'm just saying, I'm just saying the prices. I know it's too much for you. But I could have sworn it said, we just talked about you, hi Dolores. We just spoke of you. We just spoke of you. Dolores in the house. Dolores in the house. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ooh, ah. Hi Dolores, how you doing? They both $7.99? Okay, because I could have sworn I saw 10 something. I could have sworn I did. Ugh. Don't mind Pretty Hard. Pretty Hard is just... Ugh. But hey, Dolores, we was just talking about you too. Me and Goat, we was just talking about you. It wasn't bad though. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. What's 99999? What's 9999? What? What's that price? I'm about to say, boy, don't don't do that to me. Cause I was about to dead gonna catch a heart attack. I thought it was something that was. You already heard Slim sitting there talking about some that's too many nines up in there. we both I'm okay, a little under the weather, but I see YouTube tripping. They had me unsubscribed. I was like, I know I haven't seen you. What? Did you subscribe to me again? And a ice cold milk. Yeah, YouTube is tripping. They tripping hard. They've been tripping really hard. I didn't even know, because I've been wondering why I've been seeing you. Well, wait a minute. I think I'm still subscribed to you. I might have to double check to see if I'm still subscribed to you. Let me see. Wait a minute. Let me look. Y'all stupid. He said YouTube is the worst. He's stupid. He is stupid. But let me see if I'm still subscribed to you, Dolores. Yeah, because I haven't seen you in a minute. What you have a cold or what you have a cold? Manifest it, manifest it, manifest it. Manifest it. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, Candy K, all day. How you doing? Let me see. Oh, hold up. That's weird. subscribed to you, but you wasn't subscribed to me. That's weird, Dolores. That's very weird. Girl, I'm loving your pink that you be having in that background. I love that pink. That is my favorite color in the world. It is pink. I love pink. I most definitely love pink hearts too. I love pink. I love pink. Cold, then my body started tripping. So I just got out ER last night. Glad nothing wasn't major. I'm glad too. That's crazy. Yep, and you know I used to pop in your life. Yeah, I remember that too. I remember you used to do that. I wondered what was going on with you. I didn't know, well, I didn't know if you had, because I remember seeing one of your lives when you I think it was like a wrestling match or something. I think you was talking about it, or either you was talking about a different event or something. I can't remember distinctly, but I remember seeing one of your lives popped up. But during that time when your live had popped up, I was at work. So yeah, because I've been working overnight. I work overnight. Um well, this week I worked. It would have been it would have been 7 days straight. But I didn't attend work the other day because something had happened, but I don't want to get into it because it's gonna make me emotional. But other than that, it would have been 7 days this week, but it only was 6 days that I worked straight. But yeah, but it was, I think it was one of the lives that you had did probably last week, but I was at work at the time. Yeah, so, but yeah, I'm still subscribed to you, sweetie. And I need to come through and check out one of your lives again. Hey, James. How you doing, James? 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 Look, don't pay me no mind right now, okay? Like I told Goat, I have a whole bunch of music stuck in my brain. And then not only that, I'm a little bit hype. So, please excuse me with me being goofy. And I was just telling Goat, because Goat was saying that it wasn't dry up in here. But at first it was dry. It was really dry. It was dry up in here. But he talking about it's not dry in here. You just doing your thing. So you know how Goat can be sometimes. Very positive and very sweet. Yeah, WWE starts back ending of this month. Yeah, we had a late hit, the ropes broadcast episode. Okay, I had the feeling, because me and Goat was just talking about how some of the events are on ESPN. I'm sorry, my face all up in the camera. Dang, I got my face all up in the camera. My face is already big enough as it is, but but we was talking about the episodes of wrestling that they're going to be having, but majority of the events they're going to be having and some of the stuff that they having is going to be on ESPN, and that ESPN they cost. And Goat had made a suggestion that we should collab together. But I wanted to ask you at one point if you wanted us to collab together, but I was kind of afraid to ask you that question, because we were saying how, girl, you're a pro at what you do, and you the goat of knowing your stuff of wrestling. And both me and you are wrestling fans as well. And I was just scared to collide with you because I didn't want to be messing up and making mistakes because, girl, you the GOAT of knowing the wrestling scene. You the GOAT. You are the GOAT. Just wanted to let you know that you are the GOAT. And I had mad respect for you too. Much love, much love, much love with the pink hearts. So I hope that made your day and made that cold go away a little bit. Yeah, I'm listening. I yeah, listen, I'm always down. Oh no, if see my lives, I be fighting for my life. Laugh out loud. I always appreciate you listening. Is Slim. Listen, if Slim can do it, you can do it too. I got this scared look on my face. But I'm going to try to face my fear this year and try to do that. Try to collide with you. Now, Slim, since you made this suggestion, you better be there when we do this. There's no excuses that I can't be there or nothing. No, you gonna be there when I do this. And you gonna be cheering me on. And plus it's something different for me to do because I think I think as us being content creators, we need to try to do something different other than um not saying just to change up. Um okay. Okay. Um I think as us being content creators, we can still do the same niche that we've been doing, but it's better for us to collab with different people. Well, I couldn't think of the word at the time, Slim. So you throwing all these big words at me? Come on now, you know what I meant. But um, well, how about me saying this? We should have a variety of things with the niche that we have. Do you prefer for me to say that and not say change? You want me to say that? Just send me a picture. I make your thumbnail and you can share to your channel. Okay. No, just saying. That's what you was going for. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump on you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to jump on you. I'm so sorry. Can you please forgive me? I can send you a picture of a thumbnail. Um, it could be any picture or a picture of my face. Whoever doing them laughing emojis, it has to be either James or Goat. One of the two. Because y'all the two only goofballs in there. It's either James or Goat that's doing that. That's doing them laughing emojis. Okay. I got a feeling it's James. I don't know why I get this feeling it's James doing all that laughing. For no daggone reason. It's nothing funny. You always laughing at something. Where do you want me to send it to? A good picture for your thumbnail. You know what? I can't seem to find that picture go that you made for me when I first started live. I cannot seem to find that picture, and the other picture that I have as my profile, as my profile that I have in front of my thing now. I cannot seem to find that picture. I have to probably look in one of my in my other phone, because I can't seem to find that picture, because I was probably going to use that picture. But how did you want me to send it to you, Dolores? Ooh, excuse me. Email? Okay. I'm trying to figure out if we should send it through this chat or not. If you do send it to your chat, I'm just gonna have to take a picture of it quick. And then I also have to look at my schedule too, because my schedule be all over the freaking place with the job that I work. It's all over the place. When I say my schedule's all over the place, it's all over the place. Um, it's gonna have to be on the day that I'm off. And plus, I'm still gonna have to figure out how to request off on my son's graduation day too. I had to figure out how I'm gonna request off for that. Yeah, just let me know if it can always add you on the thumbnail. Okay. Well, I can hold on. Let's see. Go ahead, sweetie. Enjoy your nap. Get some rest. Later, baby. Later, 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 later. I'm trying to figure out how to put my stuff. Um, I'm trying to figure out how to put it in there. I don't know how to put it in there. I'm trying to figure out how to put this in this chat, but maybe I shouldn't. I don't know. But I think you probably gonna come back to my chat the next time anyway when I go live, or I just send it on my community post, on your community post, and put it up there on my email. Ooh, excuse me. And I might do a live probably a little bit later too. Um, we might have another chill live today. Or I might do a video today. I'm not for sure what I'm gonna do. But I know I'm gonna do something today because I'm actually off today per se. I'm sorry for yawning, y'all. Oh my god. This overnight stuff be kicking my butt. Oh guys, it's actually 8:16. Dang, nobody didn't answer the question that's up top. I guess there's only a few people that answered the question of the Oreo. Lala, she answered the question of that, talking about the best way to eat an Oreo is to throw it in the trash. I said, dang, she had to ruin the moment. Oh my god. Oh my god, all them dishes. Oof. I might not do the dishes right now. Y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I might end up putting my shoes on and head to the Dollar Tree probably. I don't know yet. Or I might go lay down and take a nap. I mean, I feel sleepy, but I'm not that sleepy. I feel it, but I don't feel drowsy yet. Okay, I can use your profile picture if you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Cause I was trying to figure out how to put my email in the chat, but it doesn't have the thing in there to for me to write it or anything. So I don't know. Lord have mercy, I'm dropping stuff. Hold on for a second, guys. Yeah. No, you're fine. You're fine. I already knew a whole bunch of people were sleeping. I was just trying to get my hours in because I haven't been on live because I've been busy. I've been focused on working a whole lot, so don't worry about it. I was just trying to get some hours in and check up on my community to make sure everybody is good and make sure everybody had a wonderful, wonderful week so far because we're about to hit Friday, our milestone at the end of the week. We should be excited that we made it, we made it, we made it. And we also need to try to be excited that we're going to make it through 2026. Drunk it in milk, and I don't like milk. So that and cereal is the only way I do it. I can understand that. And I really don't eat Oreos that much. I used to tear up some Oreos back in the day. I'm not gonna lie. I used to sometimes eat the whole thing. But it seems like the older I get, the more stuff that I can tolerate and some stuff I can't tolerate. So with that being said, yeah. But I used to tear up some Oreos. And my dad, he used to tear up some Oreos. But since, with him being diabetic, of course, he can't eat so much sugar. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But yeah, we used to tear up some Oreos back in the day. He used to eat those cookies. Um, you go through YouTube and go live or a streaming platform. Yeah, I think so. But it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Make a Oreo ice cream. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. But I know my dad back in the day, he used to eat these cookies that used to be in a bag, and it used to be chocolate chip. Um, what is it called? Chocolate chip. I think it was chocolate chip with almonds in it. And man, my dad used to eat them cookies like it wasn't nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because it had almonds in it, so it had some nuts in the cookies. And I think at the time, I think he considered it. Well, some people say that cookies are not healthy, period. But if it has some type of almonds or nuts in it, it it has some type of healthy peanut in it, but it's still considered to be junk, you know. But he used to tear them cookies up back in the day too. He used to I forgot the name of the cookies. I think they still have them in grocery stores, and he used to eat the ginger snap cookies. Man, they used to be some good cookies back in the day that we used to eat. But since, when you get older, there's certain things you can't really eat no more like that. So, yeah, he had to let that go. Yep, he had to let that go. Yep, 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 yep. I'm sitting here trying to debate if I should go to the Dollar Tree today or not. Yeah, that one. There you go. I think you know exactly what I'm talking about, don't you? Because there used to be chocolate chip cookies, and they used to be in a bag, and I think they were called chocolate chip pecans or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but I know my dad used to eat those cookies. He used to eat them all the time. Oh my God. Ooh. Ooh, I'm sorry, guys. I ain't mean to yawn. Oh, so rude to me to yawn like that. Got my mouth all wide open. But, yeah. Sweets, no. Of course you would say that, Kendi K. You sound just like Lala talking about the best way to eat the Oreo cookie is put it in the trash. She had ruined the moment. Oh, and for my thing, guys, look at my earrings. I got the thing for my channel. The heart. Ain't these cute? I had to rep my channel. I had to represent the hearts. Even though it's not pink and purple, but it's, multicolored. Yeah, I had to represent my channel this morning. I had to represent my channel this morning. Yep. And plus, I love hearts. And I most definitely like pink hearts and purple hearts. The pink one represents me because I love pink. And that purple represents the last outfit that my mom had wore in that picture of the obituary. So I love those two colors. And my daughter, she loves purple. Her favorite color is purple. Yeah, so my favorite color is pink. So I had to rep that earring for today. I love this earring. Hope it never fades. I'm sorry, guys. I keep on rocking my head like I'm listening to music. I've been doing that ever since I got on live this morning. Been rocking my head like I got music in my head or something. It's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I am so hyped this morning. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just so hyped this morning. I'm just so hyped this morning. So hyped, so hyped, so hyped, so hyped. Yep. I try to have good vibes. You gotta have good vibes, because if you don't got good vibes, hey, nobody want to be around you when you don't got good vibes. So what are y'all gonna be doing this weekend? I asked a couple of people what they was gonna be doing this weekend. What y'all gonna do this weekend? Y'all gonna be laying back, chill, going out, going to the movies? What you gonna be doing this weekend? What is this bump doing over here? I know I have to work this weekend. I already know what I gotta do this weekend. That's working. He said sleeping. Sleeping, watching wrestling. God, everybody gonna be sleeping. Oh my goodness. They said I ain't going nowhere. I'm staying in the house. Everybody said I am sleeping. I'm staying my butt in the house, honey. I don't got no nerve to talk because tomorrow is the 9th. So I have to work the 9th and the 10th. And we're off on the 11th and 12th. So I think I'm going to be, I'm not going to be sleeping on the 12th because I got some business I have to handle on that day. But on the 11th, knowing me, I'm probably going to be sleeping myself, so I can't have no room to talk about nobody sleeping because I be sleeping a lot. My dad gonna sell. Cause when you be working overnight, that overnight, man, when you work overnight, it changed your sleeping schedule. It changed everything. And then when you stop working that pattern, your body got to get back used to the regular schedule that you did have. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And there's nothing wrong with that. Too bad I gotta work. But you already know, if I don't got too much stuff to do, I'll watch you. I'll watch your music collab or whatever collab that you're gonna be doing. You already know I'm gonna support. I always try to support everybody of their content and stuff that I do, considering the fact that I have a busy schedule. I try to support everybody. I'm too old and sick to go nowhere. Plus, my TV in my room went off December 31st. God, I wanted peace, but not like this. He said, be still and be quiet. Hey, sometimes you gotta be still and be quiet, girl, because I swear, child. Sometimes you gotta be still and you gotta be quiet. Sometimes you have to be like that. Even though we don't want to, but we have to. So I can relate. Shoot, my TV went out on me. I haven't had a TV in my room since last year. And it went out on me, and I have not had the money to buy me a new TV. But I be looking at stuff on my phone, to be honest with you. I be saying all the time, if anything breaks or anything goes out, I just be grateful that I'm able to have some type of connection to look at something. And if my phone ends up going out, shoot, I'm gonna be still and be quiet myself. So I know what you mean. When you get a certain age, you just don't be caring about certain things no more the way you used to. Cause it's just, sometimes you gotta be quiet and be still. So I can relate. I can relate. I can relate. I can relate. Honey, I can relate. I truly can. I can relate. I can relate. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I need to stop yarning. That is so rude. Well, I guess I can say that I got the crew of people that's going to be watching TV and sleeping. So we got the crew sleeping and watching TV. Crew. Which I don't blame y'all. Because sometimes you just need to stay in your bed and get some sleep. Because when we be so busy working and doing content and stuff like that, boy, it's going to wear us down. And sometimes we need to get that rejuvenation back in our body. We're going to need that rejuvenation in order for us to keep moving. We sure do. Yes, but let me go back to bed. I got some lives I got to run later, but thank you. I can't wait till we go live together. Me neither. Me neither. But get you some rest. I'm glad you stopped by, sweetheart. Much love, Dolores. I got my earbud in my ear. I will be asleep. Well, I'm about to get off anyway because I keep on yarning, but I'm trying to keep myself awake. I'm trying to, but it looks like the sleep is about to beat me. So I would like to say thank you to everybody that had came into my live this morning, being a bunch of crazy folks with me acting like a jukebox and having music in my head. And also, I love the support that I be getting from my channel and everybody. Hey, pushing peace and love. You just caught me at the end of the tail. You just caught me at the end of the tail because I was just about to get off this live. How you doing? Haven't seen you in a while. Happy New Year. And many, many more. Okay. But I appreciate everybody that has stopped through my live. And I love the support that everybody gives me on my channel. Like I always be saying all the time, it has been a wonderful journey that I have been on since 2025, and now I'm in 2026. And the content that I've been doing is giving the word. But I'm good. Hope you are. Yes, I'm blessed. I'm always blessed. And the content that I've been doing is giving the word when I first started on 2025. But now I'm changing up content so y'all can see the real life of Pretty Heart, meaning me being around my kids, hearing noise in the background, just the side of me being a mom. So that's what that content is going to be all about in 2026. So I will be continuing doing that. It's just that at the moment my kids, that they are not here right now. They are at school, so it's very peaceful inside this house at the moment. But I might be going live later on later on today. But it all depends on how I'm feeling, and how my schedule is going to be, because like I said, I just worked overnight today, and I got off at least about 3 a.m. this morning. So yeah, we just gonna have to play it by ear and see how I feel. But again, I appreciate everybody that came into this live this morning, and I appreciate the support that I get from my community for my channel, and also I love y'all very much. And like I always say at the end of my videos and at the end of my lives, the Pretty Heart Conqueror is out. I love y'all, sweethearts, and y'all take care, and I'm gonna try my best to see y'all later. Okay? Purple heart, prayer, pink heart. Love y'all always. Bye, guys.